Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video and speak about something that I feel that needs to be said, right? And it's important that we all take a moment and understand this. It is important for us over a certain age, but with a certain amount of experience, to remember that we do have young people behind us, right? The footprints that we create, and a lot of times with those footprints, sometimes we can have others to either put them theirs beside us, behind us, in front of us, or with us. And with all that, what I'm leading to is often and many times I really get a chance to speak to some young men who really needs certain information. And with all the experience that I've had based on my age and knowledge and reading and listening and paying attention and comprehension, I want to share because one thing we have to understand, folks, is that we can't take this with us, right? So we have to put it all out there. I've always said that, a person who's a billionaire, person who is a multimillionaire, person who has an excessive amount of everything, can never take all that with them. So why do you continually hold on to that and expect for it to uh, do whatever, right? So it only has a moment. You can only sit one place, you can only do one thing, but during the process you can bring other people along with what you have financially, what you have socially, what you have economically, what you have that is abundance. You can start to distribute it and bring other people up behind you, and you can create a whole bunch of mini yous to continue to pay it forward and bring up more mini yous as you move forward, right? So I'm like that when it comes to knowledge. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have money. I just have experience, I have exposure, I have talent, I have skill, and I have the desire to make sure that I can teach someone, at least one person at a time, to change their life or someone else's life. So many times I sit in front of people, I go to the schools, I speak, I talk, but I had the opportunity to talk to um, five young men, and I want to tell you this story real quick because I think that we all need to understand this. Um, I went to get my car fixed, and the young men seen my shirt, and they said, "Hey, how can I get a shirt like that?" And I said to them, "Hey, it's just a business shirt." They said, "No, because um, I like that shirt. I like the sweatshirts you have." And I said, "Well, we're always hiring," and they were excited about it, right? Because they were working for a company, and I was actually going to another company right next door. So it was three, I think it was four black guys, young men, and then it was one guy. I think that he was Spanish. So when I got finished taking care of business where I was, I had to come back the same way. The young men were very intrigued about what I said, is that we are always hiring. And they say, "Hey, I'm interested in learning. I'm interested in learning. I would like one of those shirts." So I stopped, just as I would do for anyone. And I said to them, "Young men, let me explain something to you. It is very important for you to understand that in order for you to get ahead, you must own something. You must have something that you own. And we are always hiring, and you guys are more than welcome to apply to work with me." I said, "The work is hard, and the work itself requires someone who really wants to understand the business. And it's not for everyone. We lose people all the time, right?" So I said to them, and this is how this business works. And they said, "Oh man, I'm a hard worker, and I want to do this and I want to do that." And I said, "I believe you." I said, "But that's what is required." But I said, "Understand something, that if you work for me and I show you how to put a screw in, I want you to learn how to be the best screw person, right?" And I said, "If you work for me and I teach you and you learn how to hang windows or put windows in, I want you to take it so seriously that you want to become the best window installer." I said, "Because what happens is that I don't hire you to work for me for a very long time. I hire and train you to become an employee, to eventually become an owner, a boss." So the young men said to me, "We've never heard that before. We always know that people want you to come and work for them, and that's all they want you to do is work for them." And I said to them honestly, I don't hire people to work for me for a very long time. I hire people to come in, to learn as much as they can learn, get developed, and become their own boss. I want to eventually reach out to you and hire you to work for me as a sub. Okay? Because I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be here for a long time, right? We're going to be dead a lot longer than we're going to be alive. So I don't want you to have to depend on me and something happens to me and then you fall short. No, I want you. So I'm going to train you. And this is what I said to them. All these things, that's what I said to them. I'm going to train you how to be a business person, how to understand business. I want to train you on how to be a professional person, how to be a professional worker. I want to train you to have your mind develop on understanding the seriousness and the dedication to the craft or to the art. I can only talk about construction. I can't talk about being a dental hygienist. I can't talk about being a dental assistant. I can't talk about other trades. I can only talk about the contract, the construction world. And I said to them that that's how I work with people. And once you get that, you will be on track. They said to me, wow. And all four, they paid attention. They looked at every word I said. They said, no one's ever said that to us. And I said, well, that's who I am. Right? So if you're interested, so they took my phone number. I said, you call me and we'll set up something and we'll see how things work out. But I said, you got to be ready to understand something. You do not have the power until you own something. I said to them, I know a guy who has been cutting grass for a very short period of time. Last year, he made close to $1 million. So I want you guys to understand that. Last year, he made close to $1 million just cutting grass. And that's something that you guys really must pay attention to. Okay, that's something that you guys really got to focus on. So with that in mind, I want you all to remember this. If you have a skill, if you have a trade, if you have something that you are good at, grab someone, let them intern, teach them something. Don't be afraid to relinquish your art, your skill, your professionalism. Don't be afraid of that, because one of the greatest things in the world is to have someone or a whole bunch of people imitating you and then taking it to another level. Man, that is the greatest thing in the world, right? I'm not afraid to lose anything because I have so much to give. You don't lose anything. Well, you do lose when you don't give out, right? You lose when you don't give out. You don't lose if you continue to understand that it's one person at a time and believe in that and know that it's facts. Know that it's the truth. You have a certain age on you. So therefore, you have a certain presence in this world that has gone through certain things. And then you should celebrate when someone does what you do and then take it to another level, right? I think they say what they call a flattery or something like that. But believe in what you can do. Don't be afraid of someone. Someone said to me, can you believe such and such is doing what I'm doing? They work for me. Now they got the same thing and they trying to run me. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. McDonald's, Burger King, IHOP, all these other places, they never say that. They never say that. And people got hot dogs, hamburgers, all these places throughout, different names throughout. They don't say that. They just make sure their name is not being used. But who are they? They didn't invent that news. It's a service, right? So if you have, and what do? They give discounts, they give coupons, they get newsletters, they get all these things. So you have a business. So how do you take your business to the next level? How do you stay competitive in that level? So when you grab somebody, hold them and say to them, I want to show you how you can do this. But you must teach them the right way. Understand, customer service is the key. And I said to these young men, if he is selling a hot dog for 99 cents, but he's an idiot to his customers, and then the person down the street is selling a hot dog for $5, and when you walk in there, you feel like you are the greatest customer in the world, who do you buy from? They all said the same thing. So I let them know that customers don't care what you sell. They're not there to buy your product. They're there to buy you. Understand that. Because you can get your product anywhere. They can get your product anywhere. Really? You understand? Whether it's a little bit of different, smell a little different, shape a little different, dress a little different, but they're here to buy you. So customer service is the highest level of appreciation, and it is the highest level of increasing your bottom line, what you're trying to do. So you must be able to teach them customer service. You must be able to teach them business accountability. You must be able to teach them how to have product available, right? You must be able to make sure that the business itself is running the proper way. And I said this to them. And one of the things I also mentioned to them was I've never seen a business fail in my life. I've never seen a business fail. Never seen a business fail. And they looked at me and they said, really? I said, yeah, but I've seen people fail businesses. Because you will never see a business walking down the street. You know, you ever come home and you say, wow, look at that. There's a business walking down the street. No, you don't see that because the business doesn't move. You fail the business. You know when the shortcomings are coming. You know what you have not prepared for. You know what you didn't do to take the business to a next level. You know that. So understand something. People say that businesses fail. No, businesses don't fail. You fail the business. So there's a lot of things you got to put in place as you learn and you move forward. And you have to improve each and every day. It's a learning process. Okay? And let them know when they're young, you got to let them know. They have a lot of time. They have a lot of time to get it right. Right? They can make as many mistakes as they can. They have a lot of time to get it right. Okay, guys. So listen, I just wanted to bring that to you. I'll probably talk about something later on, but I just want to all let you know that, listen, grab somebody, pay it forward.